I'm Dale with ATC, and I'm so excited to show you our new line of office trailers. We've been building custom command centers, office trailers, you name it. We've kind of let our customer walk in the dealer, say, here's an open floor plan. The problem is that takes a lot of time to figure out what's my budget, how am I going to make that work. So from 20 years of experience at building custom units, we've narrowed it down to four models that what we saw was a great pattern. This checks 90% of what people need, so we just want to show you all the cool features of our standard office trailers you can get from your dealers now. So first off, we want to show you some of the features we tried to think through in the kind of the outside and where we've designed it so you can make it fit for what your application is. Outside, we have a gen box set up already. If you don't need a gen, some of the work sites, you already got power there. This gen box is set up. It can also be tool storage. But it's there, set up so you can add a gen later. It's actually framed to add a fuel tank later. Your dealer will be able to install a gen if you want on-demand power. Standard, it doesn't come with a gen, but you can option that in. One of the things we did is put a huge awning in it. We found with different scenarios where you need an office trailer, command center, you want a place outside of the trailer where they can have a meeting. And so this opens up, we now have a huge awning, and now a place that we can actually even set up a TV and monitor right here. It's got a backer in it. So you can debrief the team or check people in, whatever it is, so they don't have to come inside the trailer. We've created this whole nother space for meeting plays, debriefing, all that kind of stuff. As you walk a little further back here, a lot of times you need tools. You're taking all kinds of things with you. So this is set up with 3/4 inch plywood. It's got a plug-in back here, so you can set it up to charge your tools, any rechargeable thing. You can just screw them right into the 3/4 inch and have this all set up for whatever outside gear you need to take along for whatever, if you're on a job site, command center again. Just a huge outside storage there. Then just walking towards the back, you'll see our frameless windows. What the nice thing with these is that, one, they look cool, but they also will tilt out. So if you're in a rainstorm or whatever, you can still get fresh air in versus just having the air conditioner. They'll just kind of tilt out and you can let a breeze in even if it's raining. Okay, so what we found in a lot of office trailers, you either have the stick and tin where it's just an office trailer, you got to set up, you got to have a logistics company come move it, but you can't actually haul stuff. So from our experience from all the command centers, the municipalities, cities, we decided, why don't we make this like the toy hauler concept? We've had people want to buy our toy hauler, our office trailer, we just can't figure it out. Well, this kind of is so versatile, it'll do all that. So how we've set this up, you have a heavy duty ramp door. It's made like our car haulers to haul big items, because we designed all the countertops will fold down. These workstations move down, you tie your chairs where we want them. This big conference table area, it'll fold down. This bench will actually fold up and get out of the way. So now we can pull in a big side by side. We'll show you one fitting in here later. So what you see here, we have it's set up as a sofa. This can actually fold out and become a bed in case you have to have somebody for your crew members that need a place to sleep or whatever, just get a break, cool off. So this will roll out and become a bed right here. Or it folds up like we mentioned earlier, so you can pull a side by side in or make this a workspace. But what we took it to a whole nother level, making it versatile, is you'll see this track system we put in the unit. You can literally take this sofa out. If you don't like it here, we can move it here. We can try to squeeze another one in. We also have countertops. We'll show you how those work, so you can make it another multiple workstations. Or if you're a contractor and just want that wall clean, this becomes area you can add cabinets. All the backers there, we make a ton of options that'll fit right in that track system. So you can make this office customized the way you want it without having to pay the custom fee. All right, so we're back here. Everybody needs a whiteboard in their offices. So this is set up with a whiteboard for those debriefing meetings, whatever you want to work through. Okay, so this conference table is set up 3x4 and it fits blueprints, drawings. One of the things we found, you need a stand-up meeting space, but you also want to be looking at the job site or whatever the need is for the command center. So we've designed this again so you can have this stand-up conference area for people to meet around, look at the prints, and become another useful workstation. So as we've told you before, we have the 4 different models of the office trailers. 3 of them have a bathroom. We have a 20 with and without a bathroom, and then a 24 and 28. So we're in the 24 here. All the bathrooms are pretty similar between all the models. Got a solid built door. There's no more need for a porta-john anymore. You can have your own facility, especially for the crew members, whatever that is, but it gives you that kind of luxury feel to have a separate toilet bathroom. It's got 3-season plumbing, so you can use it through most of the year, and it's all set up to just be a great place to have to yourselves. people often have to put a server rack in. It needs to be a mobile communications tower or whatever it is. So this looks and acts like a dresser closet. You open it up, it's set up so we got the coat rod, the hangers, got another big compartment up here for storage. But if you need it to be a server rack, we've actually framed the wall so you could get a separate door in the back from the outside. So now this will fit, most server racks will fit in here. We can put an access door on the back, get to all your wires and that, and then figure out ways to run the wires. We have a chase type system, or you use wire mold, but it's set up really simply. So now we can add a server rack right to this closet. One of the things about having a great workspace, you definitely need a little break room or a place to refresh. So it's set up nice. You can set up a coffee pot. This is just optional kind of stuff you would buy, but it comes standard with a refrigerator, microwave. We get this little nice mini kitchenette area just to store stuff and have a little break room. So we want to show you kind of what you get with each workstation. In the 20, you get 2 of these. The 24, you just basically get 4 more feet, another workstation, another set of cabinets. So it's set up for each person to kind of have their individual area. You get a 2-foot cabinet in the workstation, you get a window, you get a nice roller shade. You get this flip-up countertop. I just want to show you how this is where it's down. Obviously it can flip up and look like this, so it's a desk. But then the beauty of that is it folds away. We have these tie downs, so you can tie down equipment, gear. You have this huge area to transport your stuff to the job site or to the disaster, whatever you're working on. As we're looking back here, you'll see a vent in the wall. So that is set up. If you do have something that has gas in it, you can leave those vents on or open going down the road to get those fumes out of it as you're traveling. Just a couple of things. You're set up with electric, USB for charging your phones, all that kind of stuff. Really set up well to have an individual workstation. So another thing we learned from our experience of building command centers, you need a very good controlled temperature environment. So we've insulated these extremely well. You have 2 inches of wall insulation. We have a closed cell foam between the studs. Then we lay closed cell foam over the studs. There's a layer of wood and then aluminum. So you get like an R11 in the walls. We have batten insulation in the ceilings. You can optional or have a dealer put in spray foam insulation on the floor. But also we had plenty of heat. We've got 2 big heaters, one in the front, one in the back, they're electric. Then we have 2 air conditioners, 15,000 BTUs, standard on the 24-foot unit. It's also prepped in this vent if you did want to add a third. That just, you got to determine what kind of gen you need and stuff for that. But really set up with 2, prep for a third if you really feel you need it. Okay, so one of the things we discovered in building these command centers for years and years and years, a lot of people like to put a very nice glass door in this back area right here. So what we did on the 24 and the 28, it's actually prepped and framed so you can have your local door company come in and install a glass door. That allows you to keep the doors closed, have a place for people to come in and out on a ramp door, keep the air conditioning cooled and stuff. But again, one of those things we thought through so you can make this how you want it once you've got it. So we're at the back. We've showed you this amazing office trailer that's got a lot of features that we've learned from years and years of building custom. And so now, again, we would just want to iterate. We've tried to think through everything possible so this is set up and ready to go for you, but also you can customize it yourself or have your dealer do it. Last thing, just showing that this has a ramp door just like any one of our car haulers that you would haul a big race car or whatever in, but that allows you to not just use this as an office trailer. You can take all your gear, load it in. We've got good size axles on it. All this stuff goes away, and now we have 4 tie downs to where we can pull in a side-by-side or a gator, whatever it is you're going to use, but set up very well so you can take stuff where you need to go.